Weekend Sports is brought to you by Wolfenstein Construction. The PVHS basketball team and wrestling team have a short break over Christmas. They will resume early in 2016. The United States women's soccer team says a heartbreaking goodbye to longtime player and 35-year-old World Cup champion Abby Wambach. The U.S. women's national team unfortunately ended Wambach's last game with a loss, stunting their 104-game win streak at home. At the end of the game, Wambach removed her cleats and captain armband and handed it over to Carly Lloyd, ending her tenure as the national team's leader and her playing career. Coach Jill Ellis simply said she will be irreplaceable. Tonight, the mayor of Las Vegas, Carolyn Goodman, will honor Las Vegas natives Bryce Harper and Chris Bryant with the key to the city. Bryce Harper and Chris Bryant play for Major League Baseball. Harper is an outfielder for the Washington Nationals, and Bryant is a third baseman for the Chicago Cubs. Harper was awarded the most valuable player for the National League, and Bryant was named the National League Rookie of the Year. The award ceremony will be held tonight at 6 p.m. on Fremont Street. The losing streak for the Golden State Warriors in the NBA didn't last very long. The Warriors beat the Phoenix Suns 128-103. The Warriors remain number one in the Western Conference. Behind them are the San Antonio Spurs with still an impressive 22-5 record. In the Eastern Conference, the Cleveland Cavaliers are in first place with a 16-7 record. Tonight is Thursday Night Football featuring the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the St. Louis Rams. This has been Weekend Sports. I'm Courtney Salmon for News 46.
I'm Deanna O'Donnell, and this is your news across Nevada. Nevada's unemployment rate fell to a seasonally adjusted 6.5% in November, the lowest it has been since June of 2008. The state added 30,900 jobs over last year for a growth rate of 2.5%. Nevada's high school graduation rate remains among the worst in the nation and ranks last in terms of graduating African Americans. The Education Department said Tuesday that Nevada's overall rate for the 2013-2014 school year was 70%. Only New Mexico and the District of Columbia were worse, with 68.5% and 61.4% respectively. Nationally, the Education Department said 82.3% of students graduated, the highest rate since the department started using new uniform measures in 2010. In Nevada, white students graduated at a rate of 77%, Hispanics at 65%, and blacks at 54%. The Bureau of Land Management, Eastern Nevada Agency, Bureau of Indian Affairs are accepting applications for summer seasonal firefighting and dispatching positions for the 2016 fire season at locations nationwide, including duty stations across Northeast Nevada. Applications must be submitted no later than January 12, 2016 to receive first consideration for most seasonal positions. For more information, go to usajobs.gov. The deadline for signing up for health care is quickly approaching. To sign up for health care for the 2016 year, head to the healthcare website at healthcare.gov. These are not cut-rate plans. These are actually plans that have to meet a rather high bar in terms of minimal level of coverage. So there are good options available. There's also a financial penalty for families and individuals that fail to sign up for health care coverage. There's financial help available to those who qualify. I'm Deanna O'Donnell. That's your news across Nevada.
Here's Ron Chase with Nevada Public Auction.
This segment is sponsored by Nevada Public Auction.
Once again, another huge auction. This is our last auction before Christmas, so it is packed full of a lot of Christmas type goods, lots of jewelry, some coins, currencies, silver dollars, tons of Coke memorabilia, like some dragon lamps. Just a lot of interesting things in the auction this week, and a lot could be geared towards some gifts and some antique stuff.
Yeah, because it is the perfect place to come look for gifts, because there are so many things that are unique that you can't really find here in town.
We have gotten some great consignments in the last month, and we have a lot of, like I said, very unique things. So I have some vintage, like old Mark's trucks, old Coca-Cola items, but then some newer stuff too, like I said, those dragon lamps, lots of coins, lots of nice jewelry, brand new pocket knives that are like just collectible, just different types of merchandise. So yeah, it'd be quite a good assortment here in town. Need a last minute holiday gift, come see us.
Tell me about some of these sports jerseys.
Well, on top of that, so not only do we have the regular auction this weekend, but we actually just acquired another large consignment, and this is lots of different stuff that will be sold over the next couple months. But right now, there's so many T-shirts, sports memorabilia, flasks, lighters, pocket knives. So a lot of stuff will be for sale this weekend too. A lot of $5 to $20 things, great stocking stuffers, great Christmas gifts, and again, stuff you would not see normally shopping in Pahrump.
You're also gearing up for a New Year's
We're
auction.
going to have an amazing New Year's sale too. Like I said, we've just had some amazing consignments coming in. Huge New Year's Day auction. The details with that will follow right after we get done with this sale. You'll see it online and stuff, but some amazing stuff in here New Year's Day.
Is this auction online?
This is an online auction, so that means you can bid locally, you can bid online. It's sold in catalog order, right, 1 through, I think, about 400 items. And just come on down, get a catalog, follow us online at auctionnv.com is our website. There'll be a link to proxy bids so you can see the whole catalog. And
You can also preview on Friday, right?
absolutely, preview all day Friday, 9 to 5. I highly encourage you to preview Friday, 9 to 5, because lots of these gift items I have behind me, they're just one of a kind. So if you want a Green Bay Packers flask, I only have one. So that kind of thing. So you definitely want to come early on Friday.
And then preview for an hour before the auction starts on Saturday.
That's correct. Auction is Saturday, 10 a.m. So we have a 1 hour preview time, open at 9. Again, there'll be some stuff for sale. Come in, preview, a lot of coins, a lot of stuff to look at, get a good seat. Any questions, call me here, 751-4867. Again, the address for the website is auctionnv.com, and we're 800 Margaret Street. It's 1 street past the hospital, right off Highway 372.
A large crowd broke into cheers today after the New Orleans City Council voted to remove 4 monuments to the Confederacy from prominent places in the city. The 6-1 vote means officials will take down statues of General Robert E. Lee, Pierre-Gustave Toutant Beauregard, and Jefferson Davis, President of the Confederacy. An obelisk dedicated to the Battle of Liberty Place will also go. It's one of the strongest gestures yet by an American city to remove symbols of Confederate history, following a trend in many southern states to take down the Confederate battle flag. After this break, we'll have Noah begin with your weather.